Hold on. We're having music issues here. Try this. Fuck yeah. Alright. This shit fucks, man. This music goes so hard. It really does. It really does. Okay. Got a couple minutes here before we get started. I'll go over the rules with everybody involved once that happens. Once they're in. All right, people in the audience, people in chat, how we feeling? Those of you that can talk, how you feeling? Those of you that can't talk, just scream into the void. You have no mouth, but you must scream. All right, so one of our competitors is running a little late, but that's okay. It's okay. That gives us some time to talk about how this is going to work. So We have. I have a cat that's really insistent on being in my lap. We have two competitors each match. Each match is best 2 out of 3, but we're not going to play all 3 games. First to 2 wins. It's not going to be like Major League Bringlatro where they play all 3, because we don't have any kind of like late season matchmaking that needs to be set up. So yeah, best 2 out of 3. First person to win 2 takes it, moves on to next round. We've got 2 matches tonight. We've got Turtle versus Boombox, which is first, and then we've got Bleaker, who many of you know as a bus here in Bringus Discord, and versus Cat, and that'll be happening in about an hour and a half. I'm not really sure how long the first game will last. I'm guessing anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half, but it really depends. So the way it'll work once we get started is the competitors will be brought onto the like speakers section of the VC. They'll be streaming their gameplay. You can set it up in Discord on your end. It's client side so that you can view both of them at once if you want to. They'll both be muted and deafened, except for when they get into PvP blinds, and then they'll be able to talk to each other if they want to do so. So once we get started, Iona will be in here moderating the chat, because if any of you spoil the build in any way, spoil what the other one's doing in any way to the other, you will be timed out for an entire month. That's not a joke. Don't do it. We won't undo it once you're timed out. So, yes, a month. It like ruins the entire spirit if you're just like, oh, they're doing a Baron build, they have Baron Mime. Don't do that. That's mean. It's not fun. So yes, you will be timed out for a month if you do that. I guess I can bring Boombox up here while we wait for Turtle. How do I bring you up here? There we go. I got it.
Hello.
You now have the ability to talk. Did I die? Nope, I'm good. You now have the ability to talk to everybody, so you can yap at them.
Hello, everybody.
Anyone that's unaware, our competitors are playing for the winner, should they be in the U.S., will receive a Bringus sticker pack courtesy of the Bringus household, and they will also receive a Bringlatro card deck. I have one myself. They're very nice.
Sorry, I'm double checking like my mods and stuff right now, just to make sure.
Yeah, I was in VC with the bus before joining this, and they were making sure that their mods were working.
Just do a test lobby here.
I know most of the people in the audience can't talk, but if you have questions, if you can talk and you have any questions, comments, or concerns, go for it.
Please, I'll answer any questions you guys have. I'm very excited to be here, and I hope we make a
I've gotten very into
show for you guys tonight.
I've gotten very into Major League Bringlatro this season, and so I went to Ash and I was like, "Can I host a Bringlatro tournament and can we have a prize of a card deck?" And she was like, "I fucking guess." Yes, that's why chat is empty. I may ask Iono to make it so that everyone can chat in here when there's an event happening.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure. Like, I installed it just for ID's sake, but I'm making sure everything in Handy is like turned off so that it doesn't fight with better mouse and gamepad. Because like that's the one I use. It's like uncheck to disable. Oh, there's a setting for it. Wow. I guess I can just do that.
Oh, I suppose I should.
Get to go.
I suppose I should read the rules because I didn't post the rules doc anywhere outside of
Yeah.
the channel. So we have an approved mods list. It is Joker display, multiplayer because obviously Steam modded and Lovely, which are both API, better mouse and gamepad, and handy. You can't have debug plus installed. Is the point.
Okay.
So at the beginning of each match, we're going to randomly choose a deck and stake. combo. Yeah, you can go piss. I don't care. We're gonna randomly choose a deck and stake combo, using just like picker wheels, and then the whoever loses game number one gets to pick a deck or stake, and then the other person picks whichever they did. So, if person A loses and picks black stake, then person B gets to go. Oh, we're doing ghost deck. Um, you can't use a deck or stake. You can't use a deck twice in a match, so you can't have two ghost deck games in the same match, and you can't use the same stake 2 games in a row during the match. We're playing on vanilla rule set, on the attrition game mode. We're not changing anything else in the lobby options because otherwise it would take way too long to get started.
That's true. I have a question from an audience member here.
Yeah, go for it.
So, little Mr. Lazy has asked me what my favorite Bellagio Joker and card is. I thought that's a really good question. I'll start with the Joker. My favorite Joker, this is gonna sound like a bit of a weird pick, is probably Showman.
No, that's a
Because
based choice, actually.
it's the gateway to making any of your builds possible. Like, you would not have 2 copies of Blueprint or Brainstorm, or you would not have. I guess Invisible Joker is. So I'll say, like, they're in the same kind of boat. But
But
it's the
Invis
best
never
way
hits what you want it to hit.
to get more of the same Joker. Yeah. No, on the topic of Invis hitting, the one time I got it hitting was my friend, fellow content creator, was helping me practice. And I was doing a Baron High card build. And I had like Baron DNA and Blueprint. Then I rolled an Invis. And it like actually landed on Blueprint. So it gave me the best possible proc. So I think that's the one time I've had Invis hits. Because usually it'll hit like the Econ Joker or whatever. And then favorite card, I'm going to go with I'll say the Fool. I think tarot cards and deck fixing is really difficult, and being able to basically use any tarot card twice, I think is a super powerful. What music will I be listening to? Probably the default, although I am trying to get the. I saw this cover on YouTube recently of the music in like the style of Masayoshi
Yeah,
Tanaka.
that's what I was playing on stream. I discovered that this
No
morning.
way.
I discovered that this morning, and I reached out to the creator of it on Blue Sky, and I was like, "Hey, can I use this for the tournament I'm hosting tonight?" And he was like, "Yeah." So I bought it on Bandcamp. I gave him some money. I was playing it on stream.
That's really cool.
What is a
All right.
Bellotro snack? Oh, you mean like Food Joker?
Bellotro. Oh, my favorite Bellotro snack?
Cavendish.
That's a good one. I will say I'm a plasma enjoyer. I play plasma a lot, so I will say ice cream because it is really good for early anti-score. But then for other decks, I usually do like popcorn or like anything that's plus malt. But yeah, that's a good question.
Okay, people who can't normally talk in the server should be able to now talk in the optical media chat. If you want to go ahead and test that out.
Oh, my drill sergeant has
Good
joined.
job.
Hello, Decon.
Good job.
Helper. All right. What else do we have here? Least
Now
favorite
behave or
Joker.
we're taking it away.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh wait, can I share my favorite Joker?
Yes. Wait. I would love to hear your thoughts.
Uh Shit, I didn't think about that hard enough actually before I said anything. My favorite builds are idle sock or like photo chad. Baron builds hurt my
Nice.
brain too much. So I'm gonna have to say either idle or sock.
That's a really good choice.
Then
Yeah.
favorite card? If they mean playing card, I'm gonna say King of Hearts. But
Oh
if
yeah.
they mean
I
like
think they meant
tarot
like
or spectral,
tarot or spectral or planet is what I think they meant.
it's got to
But
be Immolate.
they can
It's
elaborate.
got to be Immolate. I'm an Immolate
That is.
enjoyer.
That's a really good spectral pick. Yeah. I should have thought about that. Yeah. And I think I've also gotten the opposite question here of least favorite Joker and least favorite card. Now I'll give 2 answers. In specifically the multiplayer stuff that I've seen, I think speedrun is way too overpowered.
That's the one where you
Um,
gain malt by doing skip, right?
no. If you reach a PvP blind, now it's within 30 seconds, but it creates a random spectral card,
Oh,
and it's
that's
copyable.
broken.
And my friend here can attest to this. In the match I played against Ekon on that Baron Mime. I was able to get a King of Spades red seal due to the speedrun card and due to copying it with Blueprint. So it really does like I think it just kind of breaks the multiplayer wide open because you're punished for being slow.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm glad we're on vanilla because I think it's just a fair advantage. And then least favorite from the base game, I'm gonna say
I know my pick.
now this is a hard one because there's the obvious ones like saying Matador or Obelisk because they're bad in the Matador's bad in the current version of the game and no one likes playing towards all different hands like they like chasing the one synergy. I'll say Satellite because I don't think it's as good as any other econ Joker. Like it's
I
only
think
$1 per unique planet.
I think there's
And
one
in most
econ that's
runs, you
worse.
don't buy the planets for the hands you're not gonna play.
Yeah. All right, Toodle is here.
So,
Get you in here.
like,
I'm gonna
even
say
like Cloud9 is stronger than that.
that the
Uh,
worst Joker, my least favorite Joker, is delayed
oh, sorry.
gratification.
For some reason, it's not going to the right output.
Yeah, delayed gratification. It
There we
takes
go.
a little bit of
All right,
All right.
skill damage, especially on higher stakes. Delayed gratification sucks. So I
Yeah.
do get where you're coming from.
Uh, Turtle. Before we get started, do you want to answer the questions that chat had, which is your favorite Joker and like consumable card?
Oh, that's hard. I think for my favorite Joker, I gotta go Fibonacci. Fibonacci, my goat.
Interesting choice. Okay.
Interesting.
Fibonacci has saved me many multiplayer runs. And consumable card. I kind of like Immolate.
Based. I said the
Yeah.
same. I said the
Yeah.
same consumable. All right. If you
I
guys
like that more
Okay,
meta
so
pick.
are ready
quick
and want to
check. We
stream,
have we have Joker display, handy, multiplayer, Steam modded, of course, and better mouse and gamepad. Am I missing anything?
yeah, Lovely will be in your
That's
mod
it.
list too as well, technically, but it
Yeah,
won't.
it will, but it'll show
It's
up once the
weird.
lobby's made.
Yeah, it only shows up in lobby and not your like mods tab in game.
All right.
Because so there's some funkiness with Lovely. If you're using Bringlatro Mod Manager, it has like a compatibility layer mod. So the mod ID will be different for people using BMM. So I'm still gonna like if the IDs don't match, I'm gonna ask
Oh,
you
I
to
should
show
probably
me.
stream
But
my Bellatra.
Yeah, I'm using BMM.
yeah, if you guys want to stream,
Yeah, I'm not. So the IDs are gonna differ. Cause I do manual mod installs.
That's what I got though.
so yeah, to recap, you guys are gonna stream. You'll be deafened except for when you're in PvP blinds against one another, in which and then I will mute, so you guys can talk to each other without me accidentally giving away what the other's up to.
All
Um,
right.
I'm not really thinking about any sort of turn order. You guys can figure that out amongst yourselves. I don't think there's any rules around turn order. If you guys want to do turn order, you can. If you don't, you don't have to.
I'm usually the type to just play towards my top end and then play out my hands and see what my opponent goes up with. But
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, we
whatever you
don't get
want to do,
extra
dude.
money from hands or stuff like that, right? Anyways, so I don't think it matters very much.
Yeah, it doesn't matter too much to me. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not the type to like wait and make someone go if I have more chips on one hand. So it's like
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
probably just end up playing.
Yeah. Just play it
Yeah,
how
I
you
think
want to play it.
so.
So yeah, if you guys
Do
want to
we?
stream and make your lobby.
All right.
I don't believe I have permission to do so.
I do not either.
Fuck. I don't know. Help us.
And Tudo, do you just want me to make the lobby once I can stream? Like I can stream to show, not changing any settings. But oh yeah, should I record this? Should I just,
You're welcome to. I am streaming on Twitch, so I'll have the VOD. And I'll post that somewhere.
I absolutely can't figure out why my laptop volume is so low.
I mean,
Give
my
me one
computer
moment.
might entirely crash if I decide to stream and play Bellotro and be in Discord right now, so I think I'll be good off that. But usually, yeah.
You guys should be able to stream, Iona says.
Balala.
Oh, let me see.
All right, we got one.
Oh. Yeah, I hear. Oh, I hear that. Hold on, I gotta. Oh, I can't unwatch Trudel's stream. Oh, that might be a problem. Oh, I can mute it, but okay, I just won't look at Discord, I guess.
Yeah, just minimize it.
Yeah, I'll
Assuming you
Wait,
have mute and unmute hotkeys or something.
option. Yeah, I have a keybinds, yeah. You know what? I will just full screen my own, and that way I can't
Welcome,
see Trudel.
Shrimped.
Okay. Alright, so create lobby, vanilla. Next. Oh, my mouse is invisible. Huh. That... I've never encountered this bug before. Hold on, let me try restarting my Discord stream.
How the? Why does this not work,
Like, my
man?
mouse is invisible on the stream. I don't know why that might... I don't know why that would be. Let me try again.
Oh,
Okay,
I
there we
will
go.
also mention.
I can see my...
I use my laptop's touchscreen to play.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Hold on. Give me a second to see if I can figure this out. Because my mouse is... In my game right now, my mouse is invisible. Because I'm streaming to Discord. I don't know why that is. Like, I can only see when I'm hovering something. Hold on.
Can you guys see the little things that pop up when I click something with my fingers?
No.
Tech support, help me. I don't know what's going on.
What did you
Any
do?
Discord people know why that's happening? Yeah, I can't see my mouse. This is bizarre. Hold on, I'm doing a Google search. So sorry to the delay. Can't see mouse keys.
Okay, so the setup that I had come up with for having the
From
streams
application to screen.
viewable does not work
I could stream
in
my
a
entire screen. That might fix the
stage.
issue. It's only allowing me to stream specifically Bellotro. It's not allowing me to stream like just the window. Because I think it's trying to put the console on top of it. Light mode. Oh, I thought you were offering up some advice. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why that is. I could just play with my mouse being invisible.
That's fine. We don't need to see your mouse. It's okay.
No, but I might need to see my mouse.
Oh. Oh, you can't see your mouse too.
Like in game, yeah. Try unfull screening. Unfull screening Discord or Bellotro? I'll go Bellotro first. Bellotro. Okay. Hold on. I'll leave this lobby real quick. Options, settings, graphics. That's not where it would be. Video.
I love that this doesn't work
Ouija 2.0.
We love the computer being weird. Can
Well-
the Discord... God damn it, it did it again. Oh, that's not even the right window. It's now streaming the... this is a problem. Okay, I gotta reboot my game. It's streaming the lovely window that has, like, the console. Not,
Alright, well, we're getting the tech problems out of the way early.
Well, I hope no one else encounters this tonight.
Real ones.
Come on,
know when this
Bellotro.
thing
Be nice
is
to
loaded.
me.
Does this work? Let's see. Right, this...
Jimbo's putting a curse on my entire bloodline right now.
So I'm going to have to manually switch between the two POVs because the method I had devised to have both of them showing apparently doesn't work in stage VCs, which is really cool.
Sick. It's not just not working because I switched the type of game window. Okay, what if I make my game windowed and then just do a screen capture? Oh, that doesn't look weird at all. Oh, but it's working. Can the people see this? Because I can see my mouse now.
Yep, we're good.
Alright, sick.
Okay, welcome. Okay, alright.
Alright, I'll make a lobby then. So
Yeah.
we're doing vanilla, next attrition. Great. That's it, right?
You can attach the two streams. You can't. I can pop out a window of the streams, but I can't pop out each one individually. It's really fucking annoying.
Tudo, I'll DM you the room code. And then, are you gonna like do a wheel picker or something?
Yes, let me get that. I forgot to set that part up before starting.
Okay, I put it in our little tech group chat. Alright, you're in? Or no,
Gotta
you're
plug
not.
in my
I'm in.
laptop to make
Oh,
sure
that's
it doesn't die.
That would be bad.
That would be bad, yeah.
I'm glad that putting it. Your opponent is
somebody-
playing on a profile that is not fully unlocked. Oh, Chudo, you gotta be on a full profile.
No, apparently I am. Like,
Can somebody walk me
You're
through the
not?
stake options real quick so I don't miss any? Sometimes
options? Yeah, sure.
I've encountered that sometimes it just says shit. So
Yeah.
white,
Right.
it's
White
white.
stake, red stake, green stake, black stake, blue stake, purple stake, orange stake, gold stake, and that's the vanilla ones in order of.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's saying that, Toodle.
All
Toodle,
right.
you know, you could wipe the profile you're on and then just re-unlock all also, cause that should fix it. Or like go to a different profile that's blank and just. But yeah, I don't know why that's saying that. You love to see tech issues.
All right. I'm rolling the deck right
Walkthrough
now.
tournaments?
Ooh. We got a good one. All right, we're starting with checkered deck.
ooh,
Ooh.
gold stick.
Checker deck gold stake would kill me.
Okay,
Please low stakes. Please low stakes.
checkered deck black stake.
Ooh.
Alright, that's not terrible.
No,
That's fun.
that's a good one to start on, I think.
I mean, you have everything unlocked, right, Toodle? Like it's your
Yeah, like
collection's 100.
if you watch my stream, I just like wiped my profile and hit unlock all
Yeah.
again.
All right, can
Okay,
I
well,
just quickly look at
uh,
both of your mod lists? Boombox, can you show me?
Sure.
Here's my mod list.
Where do I
Looks good. Can I see totals?
Do I-
Totals?
do I have to leave to show it?
No.
Click the purple thing next to your name.
Oh,
Looks good to me. All right. Whenever you guys are ready, go ahead and deafen and get started.
Alright, good luck, Toodle.
All right, so starting out on checker deck black stake, we've got Boombox's POV up right now. So Boombox neither take the skip, which is fine. I don't remember what skip it was, but it wasn't a particularly good one. Boombox looking for the high value spade flush. Toodle doing the same. They both hit a flush that's more than enough to get them through here in a single hand. So black stake is interesting for tournament play specifically, like multiplayer, because those eternal jokers can stack up much more in multiplayer. So you pick up the wrong eternal, you pick up an eternal ancient and you don't play towards it properly. You just have a joker slot that's wasted, Ooh, taking the negative out of that pack while Boombox goes for the walkie-talkie. An interesting divergence right away. Going for the hack. Hack with walkie-talkie is a good pickup, especially if they're going to play towards like a full house. It's a really good way to get some early game scoring. Getting the head out of the way as well means that we have a possibility of a bloodstone here. I mean, you never take the eternal drunkard. Toodle, I believe is quite a bit ahead on the econ right now, picking up the straight flush going into the small blind. Doesn't take the double money skip. And that hack with the walkie-talkie just clearing these blinds. Super easy. We check the standard pack. We're going for, considering that 5, it's a good fight to pick up. I mean, that gold seal with the lucky could make all the difference. I mean, econ in multiplayer is huge, even more so than single player. Total a little bit behind here, but time is not nearly as important. Is that music too loud? I'm gonna turn it up. We'll just have one of their streams unmuted. That works. Boombox going for the flush again. That hack and walkie-talkie is such a good early game combo, while Toodle has got the Supernova and Chaos, setting them up for good econ. Boombox comes across an invisible. It's an interesting choice because you take it, they're not going to take it. They're not going to have the money for it.
Hello?
Hi. Every single choice I have made thus far in this run, I have looked back on it and asked myself why on earth I did it.
That's fair.
Doodle making some
I often feel
some
that while
divergent
playing
choices right away.
multiplayer.
Ooh.
Holy, these draws are not
Yes,
my liking.
sir.
Toodle hitting their straight flush right away. They don't get much supernova value, but the negative is really coming in there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Not getting a
Sure,
good
like-
draw on the second one.
It's not my cup of tea today.
Boombox either not realizing that they have the straight or intentionally not playing towards it. I'm not quite sure.
It's good. Alright. Unfortunate.
So
Alright, the master fucking all
Toodle
strong
walks
as well.
away with life number 1 here.
GG.
Taking an immediate lead on the first PvP. So Toodle took the life there, which is interesting. I don't know if Boombox didn't see the straight, but they did have a straight with the 6 to 2. All of which except the 6 would have been hackable, which would have been huge with that red seal 4. I mean, in combination with the walkie-talkie, they very easily could have pulled through with that, if my math is correct. Toodle sees the invisible, or Boombox sees the invisible again, doesn't take it, which, you know, when you're behind on econ as they are right now, I mean, they don't know they're behind on econ, but when you're behind on econ, you can't really take a pricey joker like that on a gamble. Getting some gold seal value off that 5 is huge, and that walkie-talkie and hack combo is still enough to just take them through these early blinds, but it's not quite enough to put up a good score during PvP. And Toodle loses a life to the small blind. Looks like they just didn't quite get through. Relying on Supernova for most of your scoring is risky, right? You know, especially because they've been playing towards straight flushes. That's a really tricky one to play towards. Boombox getting super position value here and generating a Fool, which helps them a lot. If they can get it on that... Oh, they already did Lovers, the Red Seal 4, I forgot. Getting good hack value here. Toodle, again, playing really hard into the straights here, with 3 jokers now related to straight hands. But they do hit one. I'm not sure if it'll be enough to get them through this, considering it's not a straight flush, but... Are they going to play the high card to clear their hand? What are they looking for? Boombox activating the timer, going into the PvP with, I believe, the same exact Joker loadout that they had last time. Misprint tech allowed. What? Okay, we're gonna say no. Total has the invisible. They could hold it because if it hits the I forget what the name of the basic straight joker is. Okay, it hits their negative, so that's perfectly fine for them. They could take droll for some extra scoring on a straight flush. I don't think they know they have 6 joker slots. I don't think they know. Okay, going in. So going into PvP
Hello
number
again.
2.
Hello again.
Toodle again, just way ahead on econ. The chaos that they were holding just saved them so much money.
Good lord.
That even with that gold seal 5, gold seal lucky 5,
Wait,
and that
your
gold seal
draws over
4,
there?
that's
No, my draws are
brutal.
actually going pretty decent.
Ah,
I'm personally quite happy.
Toodle
wish I
immediately hits the royal flush, puts up 14,000. I don't think that
You know what,
Boombox
if
can
I
compete
hadn't
with
made
that.
the choice that I made at the start of the run, I don't think I would be here right now. So shout out to me.
I
Beast.
also
Plays the flush
feel the
house.
same way.
Making good money. The walkie-talkie just coming in clutch here.
Pretty
That raised
crazy
fist also going to add
how
some
much
really good
impact the
value.
start of the run has.
20k. They can put up a good defense
I'm
here.
in complete agreement.
One hand left for Turtle here. They don't hit a straight flush, so they're not going to put up a massive score here. Yeah. And Boombox takes
GG's.
PvP number 2.
Alright.
So Boombox taking PvP number 2 there is interesting. They just got insanely lucky on that draw. I really did not think they were going to be able to put up a score to beat the royal flush that Turtle put up. But Turtle getting even is still way ahead on econ right now, but is not rolling hard. You know, going into PvP blinds, you want to roll down as much as possible, especially if you lost the last one like Turtle did. But hey, I need to. Boombox considering the skip, maybe? Considering the skip. Takes the spectral skip. And is immediately rewarded with a cryptid and an immolate. Cryptid's the 4. Now, the reason they didn't cryptid the gold seal 5 is because they're playing towards that red seal 4 that they have. I believe it's a wild card clubs. If they can convert that into some enhancement like lucky or glass and convert it to spades, they'll be able to play a flush 5 with it that will just blow anything that Turtle can do right now out of the water. Getting superposition value here. And generates a world card, which they do need for their flush 5. They immediately use it. Really smart. Looking for a straight flush here. Doesn't hit it with discards, but could hit it with hands. And Boombox has the invisible. He's going to sell out of the superposition. You're really hoping for, you know, if you're building towards those red seal 4s, you're really hoping, you're hoping for a clone of walkie-talkie there because you've got the retriggers from the red seal. But nonetheless, you know, a second hack is still good. Turtle putting up a pretty formidable score here in the big blind going into the shop. Picks up another Neptune. Building towards straight flush is really an interesting call. I mean, if there's any deck to do it on, it's checkered deck where you've got, you know, the deck is pretty well set up for that already. We go into the PvP.
Oh, you got there fast. So Justin.
So Matoodle
Sure.
is mostly hoping for a royal flush here, because it's the highest scoring cards that they can play, and I believe they've dex fixed for it more. They do hit it. The stream is looking a little choppy, but we get through and they put up a score of 26k.
Got quite a bit stronger.
Whether or not
Yeah.
Boombox can beat that,
I can only presume that you've gotten stronger as well, though.
I would hope
Boombox
so.
really digging for more 4s. And they do play it. They do play the flush 5. I believe this is the first time they've played the flush 5. They really need something multiplicative here. Both of them too, really. I mean, neither of them have
Very
anything
close.
multiplicative. Boombox takes the third PvP. Boombox now up 3-1 on Turtle. And Turtle still just way far ahead on Econ. I mean, you really want to be rolling down quite heavily going into PvPs, especially when you're this down on lives. Turtle takes the banana, which does set him up pretty well. If it breaks, there's a really good chance that he can find a Cavendish. And if he gets a Cavendish when, considering how close their scores are, I just realized I've been muted since the boss plane. Now, Turtle taking the Cavendish, or the Gros Michel, is interesting. If it breaks, and he can pick up a Cavendish when Boombox can't, it's just an instant win with how close their scores are right now. So taking it here is really good, because they're both in dire need of something multiplicative. If one of them gets something multiplicative that the other doesn't, it's just a game over. Boombox could really benefit from an idol right now. And Toodle could benefit from any of the rare, hand type jokers, the tribe or the family or whatever. I forget which one the one is for flushes and straights, but either of those would be really nice pickups. Photograph, he passes on Photograph, which is a good call. All of his scoring is coming from his jokers and not his cards. And so getting that Photograph is not going to do a ton, especially without any kind of retrigger like a sock or a hanging chat. Now, on the other end, Boombox picking up Eris levels, which is really good for him. Passes on the Oops. I don't know that that's the play I would have made. I probably would have sold Wrathful because, with how much mult he's generating from the walkie-talkie, hack, and Chad combo, I think Oops, if you could pair that with some lucky cards, would be a better pickup than the Wrathful. I mean, and Toodle goes out on a small blind.
Yeah, worst way to go out. I got bottom decked.
Boombox hasn't seen it yet because his hand's still scoring.
I did not realize I had 6 Joker slots because of the negative.
Oh.
I did notice that when you were shopping. I said to everybody in audience, I don't think he knows he's got 6 Joker slots. Now,
Yeah.
I before we get into the next game, I am curious what made you build towards straight flushes.
Because I realized after I had gotten Devious Joker from the Buffoon pack that I really should have gone for Walkie Talkie.
Yeah,
Too late.
once I saw the, Boombox picked up the walkie-talkie, and once I saw that hack, I knew exactly where the build was going. I knew that we were going towards flush 5s or flush houses. And then picking up that red seal, 4 of clubs, and the lucky 5 of spades with the gold seal. It was just
really contributed to my econ.
Yeah.
I think
I do want to say, Invisible Joker was following me around.
Yeah, I think correct me if I'm wrong, Turtle, you only saw Invis once. Boombox saw it like 3 separate times.
What?
Like, yeah, and I didn't take it until I finally had the hack, and like I was like, okay, I'm at a good enough spot where if it lands on walkie-talkie, it's not so bad. But yeah, that was an interesting shot to say the least.
Yeah, I was hoping, we were hoping that was gonna land on walkie-talkie, especially with that red seal, but I mean the hack combined with the walkie-talkie is already really good, and then you add Wrathful into that when you were playing towards spades already. It's just
Yeah,
it was really good pickup.
quite a good pickup for me. Well,
All right, so
very
you
good first
can't
match.
play
Can't
checkered
play
again,
cards again.
and you can play checkered a third time if there is a third game this match, but you can't play black stake again.
Hold on, my cat is eating plastic.
So
Right.
Turtle, you get to pick
It's
the
Turtle's
deck
choice,
or
I believe.
stake.
Let me bust out my chilies real quick. I still haven't eaten it.
Yeah, go for it, man.
And then whatever you don't pick, deck or stake, Boombox gets to pick the other.
All right. So
All right, audience, how we feeling about that game?
Yeah.
I'm as bad at gold stake as the
Audience,
next
how are
guy,
we
but
feeling?
I just think it would be universally more entertaining if we played gold stake.
So sorry I didn't undeafen right away. I didn't realize the round was over. I was made scoring at hand.
Yeah,
But,
Alex told me.
Yeah, Cat pointing out that there weren't that many options in that seed. It was pretty linear. It was like
that seed was really linear
Yeah.
in terms of. I just decided to focus on econ primarily. I think the other thing that helped me was taking that spectral skip for the MLA. That helped me draw my force.
So Turtle, you're picking gold stake. Is
Yeah.
that correct? Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because it's more entertaining.
Oh, because it's the one I complained about. Is
And then
I'm
which
really bad at gold stake
which
too.
deck are we going for, Boombox?
which deck on gold stake?
Now you could do the funny
I
moment
gotta
and go for
represent-
erratic, but
I gotta represent my man Raffle here. I gotta take us to ghost deck on gold stake.
Hmm.
I almost just picked the spectral plus stake. Oops. Okay. There we go.
All right.
Yellow.
Best of luck to you.
Best of luck.
good luck and may the jokers be ever in your favor. All right, so gold's stake ghost deck is, I mean, gold stake in general is really rough if you're not used to it, but ghost deck is I mean, the ability to just get spectrals whenever you want completely changes the way that you can play the game. Starting off with the hex also, neither of them making the choice to sell it for interest. Boombox going straight for the buffoon pack, considers it, takes the swash, and sells it, which I think is the right play. He can't afford the trading card. He could sell his hex for it. He takes the eternal egg, which is an interesting play. If I was truly brain rotted, I would say pause champ, but you know. Turtle's still in the small blind, struggling to get through. Is he gonna lose a life to the small blind? He loses a life to small blind number 1, which is kind of brutal. He just didn't see the hand that Boombox was able to play. Now he has almost no money to spend. He goes straight for the buffoon pack. He's gonna take the swash. You know, you can't take Cartomancer there. He uses the hex, which is the smart play. It just gives you some immediate scoring, which you need. Boombox looks like he's playing towards a full house, maybe, which is, it's a good way to get some scoring, but drawing that hand consistently is pretty brutal. He's playing towards full house. Now, the Eternal Egg is really good for temperance value, right? You know, it's already at 10, but it's just going to keep scaling. So if he's able to get some terror generation, he's got this in the bag on the econ front. And if he gets a swash, he'll have a ton of flatmal right off the bat, and it's just going to keep increasing and increasing each round. So it's really high risk and really really high reward, because it is eternal. If it wasn't eternal, it would just be pure reward, because egg is one of the best econ jokers in the game, because you can just hold it for as long as you need and sell it when you need. And Turtle taking a second loss is brutal. I mean, Gold Stake is just really rough if you're not used to it. Boombox clearing the blinds pretty consistently here with the flat mult from Even, Steven, and Wrathful. On the other hand, Turtle has taken the egg as well, but non-eternal, and the popcorn, which gives them, 36 mult guaranteed for this round, and it's going to go down a little bit next, but it will, it balances out a little bit from that egg, but now Boombox holding on to the Hanged Man, which is an interesting choice, but it's going to benefit him when it comes to the PvP, because it's going to give him the ability not only to set up his deck towards spades, but also make more use of his discard, because you're limited to 5 cards in a discard. He can essentially discard 7 cards with 1 discard, while also getting deck fixing. So taking it into the boss blind is really, really smart. I think the only thing that would be on the same level as that would be using it in an Arcana, because then you get to free that back up, hit a Fool or something. Both of them don't, neither of them have Tarot Generation, which might cause some problems for deck fixing, but we'll just have to see how this PvP blind goes, because I mean, neither of them are super strong right now. And Turtle has the potential to, as of right now, has...
Oh,
How many blinds did you skip?
0, I think.
What on earth? That is some... that's some...
Yeah, I don't think I skipped any blinds there. I mean, the VOD watchers will know. But
Turtle, again, playing towards
I do
straights,
not recall.
which is...
my game is hella lagging right now, so if I do DC, that is my bad.
Which is a brutal...
I personally believe
brutal play.
that if
I believe my PC will hold on. Come on, buddy.
I think I'm cooked. Personally.
I think my PC is cooked.
So, Turtle thinking he's cooked, and he might be. But Boombox is playing exclusively towards spade flushes, which he's not going to hit again. It's not going to happen again in this blind.
The audience knows what I've done.
Yeah, so Turtle's going to walk away with this PvP blind in the bag, bringing them a little closer at 3-2.
First PvP blind ain't bad.
Good luck.
So Turtle taking the first PvP blind there, and then immediately walking into that Immolate is setting him up so well. And because he's not playing towards any specific suit, he can kind of just rip it whenever he wants, whereas Boombox has to be a little bit more thoughtful because of that Wrathful. He's trying to play towards spades, and so he wants to get as many spades out of his hand as possible before ripping it, which I believe he did. But Turtle can just rip it. He gets over the interest cap and has more than enough to clear. So he's just set himself up really well for econ going into the shop here. Picks up the voucher. I'm not sure if Boombox picked up the voucher. I didn't see. Turtle considering the Hermit, takes the Hermit. Is he going to pass on that Wrathful? Be interesting to see him pass on the Wrathful. Rips the Emperor. Considering holding on to that Chariot, he could sell it for the $1, but it's more value to just rip it, especially when his econ is this good. I mean, he's more than double the amount of money of his opponent right now. Boombox getting the flush level, which sets him up really well, because, again, he's playing towards those spade flushes, which are easier to draw than the straights that Turtle's playing towards. But on the other hand, he might get one during a PvP blind, whereas Turtle can pretty semi-reliably hit more than one of his straights during the PvP. Boombox goes into the final shop of this ante with, only $25, less than $25. And he has not gotten considerably stronger since the PvP blind. The only thing that's gotten stronger for him is his deck's a little bit more fixed, and his egg is $6 more value, which is only 6 more flat mult from Swash. On the other hand, Turtle has pretty much... Wait, did they sell a bunch of Jokers? Did I miss that? Turtle building towards the heart flushes. So we'll watch Turtle here because they're going in with one less life. Now Boombox discarding the full house to try and draw that spade
question,
flush.
isn't it?
For the funny.
Do you or don't you? For the funny? Oh, well.
For the funny.
Obviously, you always have to.
Turtle putting up 4.
Yeah.
Trying to draw that heart flush, and he doesn't get it, which is brutal. Boombox is able to draw his spade flush with a good amount of evens for the even Steven value, and puts up 20k. Turtle might lose this one.
It's quite a bit more than I thought I had.
He's not gonna take this one. So we're down 3-1.
To when you were just like, yeah, you're not that cooked.
Okay, well.
And so that PvP blind was pretty much settled. Boombox deck is much more fixed for what he's doing than Turtles is. Both pass on the... Although I'm not sure if Boombox saw it, but Turtle passed on the rental perishable hallucination. Now, in my mind, when I see that in multiplayer, and it's $1, I'm taking it before I rip the packs, assuming I have the money to rip the packs, as Turtle did. And I'm ripping both packs and selling it before I leave the shop. Because Turtle had the Joker slots for it, it's only $1, and even if you generate one tarot, even a bad tarot, and you sell it, you've made your money back. But if it's good tarot, you have a good tarot. So that might set him back a bit, just not having that tarot. And yeah, I don't think Boombox has rolled as hard. I don't think he has the econ set up quite like Turtle has. So he has not yet seen that. Oh, and Turtle gets a brainstorm from the rare skip. He might have just walked away with the game with that. Like that might just have him the game right now, because I don't think that Boombox is gonna see that. That's a huge pickup. That's a massive, massive, massive pickup. If he can get a retrigger for his hearts, even just a basic ass hanging Chad, he'll be able to walk away with this, despite his egg being scaled significantly lower, and despite his deck not being as fixed. If he can get a retrigger, if he survives this and he can pick up a retrigger, he will have this in the bag. Yeah, Boombox does not see the brainstorm because he did not take the skip.
I'm not sure if this gambit's gonna pay off long term.
So Boombox here, again, his deck is much more fixed for what he's doing. He misplays by discarding the King of Spades.
I mean, here's hoping, right? This.
He's playing towards his even Steven, which is really, really smart.
Oh yeah, I'm still cooked, but...
And that's...
Good lord!
That's probably it right there.
I have
now,
synergy going on.
Turtle misplaying here should be copying the...
Any Dear Raffle viewer would
should probably... actually, I guess the 1.5x is more important.
In my life.
The 1.5x for Polychrome, and just like that, Boombox
just
takes
a
it.
joke that they have.
and just navigate off of however much money I have in vibes.
And
I love the vibes.
Boombox is gonna take it here, unfortunately.
Sure, why not? I'm feeling spicy.
You know, without any hand levels, there's just no chance.
GG.
That was rough. that was rough, but
Holy.
I died on the first ante twice.
I did hear that, yes.
yeah,
That was
so,
unfortunate.
Turtle, you took a rare skip, correct?
Yes, and I got a brainstorm.
That was the brainstorm. See, I debated on that rare skip, and I was like, I mean, if he's going for high card, and you know, it gives him Baron, I think it's just curtains. But thankfully, it was not that. Yeah, no, I don't know what in my brain. I guess it was for the love of the joke. I thought taking the Eternal Egg and hexing it would be the funniest option, so I went for that, and it finally paid off. I got one temperance that entire run.
I saw that happen, and I knew that it was high risk, high reward. But you got the egg sooner than Turtle did, so yours was scaled. I believe like $10 or more higher.
Really, really helped out. It gave me some flush levels.
GG's.
Yeah, I mean, well played from both of you. I mean, that was wonderful.
I don't think I played very well personally.
That first match, you know, you almost had me with that line. It was
No.
just the luck of the draws.
It won't count towards storing, but we do have some time between next match, so if you guys want to play another one, you are more than welcome to.
You want to do a scrim? You know what, Toodle, why don't you take me for a scrim? And I'm going to do something real quick in between matches. I know it will look a little bad, but I'm going to down the quality on my screen share. Hope my computer stop lagging a little bit. But just a quick screen resolution 720 frame rate. We're gonna have that, so it'll be a little choppy, but should still work, right? You can still see everything. All right, Turtle, what do you want? What tickles your fancy for this scrimmage? You want to do the Heidelberg deck or the cocktail deck?
What?
Give the people some content.
What on earth is cocktail deck?
It combines all effects of 3 other decks at random.
That sounds fun.
And then, what steak would you like? White steak?
Yeah, I would like to not be tortured for once.
All right.
I was wondering about the gold steak choice because you told me when we played against each other that you don't do gold steak.
I don't, but it's good content.
It is good content.
See, I'm a black steak enjoyer. I think it's the perfect mix of difficulty and fun.
Yeah, I am white steak, high score runs all the way.
Yeah, Alex called me the white steak warrior.
I did call you that. That's correct.
All right, let's get into this. I'm
Giga standard.
Okay.
What a start that we've got going on here.
Whatever a Giga standard deck is, or whatever. Oh, are we supposed to deafen? Okay, I'll do that.
No, okay, no, they don't have to. Also, I'm sorry if you guys can hear me opening my snack. Starting with 2 Hanged Man is interesting. I'm not familiar with any of the multiplayer decks, so I don't know what any of these are. I know that we've got Checkered in there, and that's the only vanilla one that's in there. Rocket is such a good, like, anti-1 pickup. Because, I mean, even $1 at the end of a round is big, but then it increases and scales every ante, which is just, I mean, it's huge, right? I've had runs where by the time they're done, I'm earning, like, $30 every round. Which is just, I mean, there's no other Econ Joker that can compete. Obviously, it's slow to get going, but there's no other Econ Joker that has that high of a top end, besides mail-in rebate with a bunch of copy Jokers. So, I mean, Rocket is just unbeatable for long-term econ. Boombox has mail-in, which is interesting, right? Like, it's a good thing we're on White State, because more discards, but... Taking the flush multiplicative, which I always forget the name of, which, you know, we're on checkered deck, so that's pretty much a guaranteed 2x. You know, unless you totally break your draws. Now, gift card is a really interesting consideration here, especially with that rocket, which you're going to be keeping long term. I would not have passed on that gift card. I just would not have. I mean, you're getting that money, the money you're spending on it back within a round, just from temperance value and the rocket combined. So I would have picked it up personally. We may see that come back to bite Turtle from not taking that. Boombox only just now clearing anti-1 boss blind, playing down for the Acrobat. I'm not sure how far behind he is in rerolls, probably a lot. Okay, yeah, so he sees the flush multiplicative. He also sees the gift card and does take it, which is, you know, gift card. For those unaware, gift card increases the sell value of all of your jokers and consumables held at the end of round by $1 each, which does not sound like it does a lot, especially if you're going to be holding on to jokers instead of selling them. But what it does for you is it increases your temperance value. Temperance gives you the sell value of all your jokers up to $50 as just free money. And so getting that... Yes, I can add that. I mean, this is just a scrimmage. This is Turtle won Boombox won the match today, so they're just playing a couple of games here while we wait for our next match to start with Bleaker and Cat. But yes, I can put a counter on screen. So anyways, gift card increases your temperance value. So no, it's best of 2. It's best of 3 rather. They played 2 matches. Or 2 games. Boombox won both. So yeah, gift card increases your temperance value, which especially when you've got an econ joker like the rocket that you're going to be holding on to for the entire game, is just gonna it's a free $1 every round on that joker, plus a free $1 every round on your other jokers. So if you've got even 2 other jokers, you're paying that back within 3 rounds, and you're, you know, with the rocket specifically, with the money generated from rocket, you're paying that back within a round and a half, technically. You know, rounding up, that's 2 rounds, but... And then, you know, it increases the sell value of itself as well. So Boombox was able to just sell that, make some money, and pick up trading card, and he's still at double the money of Turtle going into, leaving the shop here. So you guys...
saw something that makes my build crawl.
You guys don't have to deafen if you don't want to, because this is just a match for fun.
I was gonna say that at the beginning, yeah, but then I did it just in case Tudo wanted to keep it like that.
I think it was the chilies. I blame the chilies.
Yeah, you should have gotten Applebee's instead. Then you would have won.
Yeah, well, I mean, my friend Dort was gonna DoorDash chilies, so I wasn't gonna pass up on free chilies.
Fair point. Oh, these don't really play nice together. Oh, I'm so sad. I didn't read my cards.
Reading the card explains the card.
Whatever. I think we should.
Yeah, reading the card explains what it does. For those of you new to the Bringlatro sort of area. Okay, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this.
Bringlatro is slang for Bringlatro too.
What deck gives us the mega standard pack, by the way? I was trying to figure that out. Yeah, I'm gonna stay undeafened. Make some jokes. Oh yeah, I did score 264,000. It's chill though.
You need it. I needed you to score.
Abandoned.
Oh, you guys got abandoned?
Oh,
Yeah,
there are no face
I
cards.
just realized that we didn't start with face cards. It's abandoned, checkered, and then the one that's from the multiplayer mod that forces you to start with a standard pack.
And the 2 hanged man.
Yeah,
Okay,
and that.
what on earth
Okay.
are you playing?
It's not bad. I'm playing Bringlatro.
Oh, true! Yo! This guy's
Hey.
cooking! I mean, that's a crazy
mean,
pickup there.
I want me to be honest.
Um,
Oh,
yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I said
Combined with the
earlier,
with the
it's
one to the
alright.
left is pretty good.
Yeah. It's pretty good, if I do say so.
I mean, starting on abandon makes that a little rough to build towards
Oh
long
wait,
term.
I don't have. Why am I? I don't have the thing anymore. I don't need to do that. I'll say the thing. I'll try and keep it. Hello? Okay. I mean that's.
It never hits. It
Yeah,
never
I love
hits.
that. I love that honestly.
But this just
Big
means
hammer.
this just means you're getting the bad
Even
ones out of
alternate
the way.
words.
Does it
I
show
do
that I've never
know
watched
the
like a
thing with
single
the.
strategy video for Bringlatro in my life?
I'll pass some knowledge around. If you open a standard pack, you're forced into taking what's inside on one of these decks. So I would just.
Oh, I don't remember the name of the deck, but I do remember like reading the description at one point.
Like you can't skip it. Is basically
Aw.
what it does. So I just thought I'd pass that on to you. Hi, Marine Me.
I keep forgetting that I'm streaming
How
my
dare.
Discord.
I really hoped this would last until PvP, but I don't know if it will.
Yeah, I don't know. He might not clear this blind in one.
I don't think I cleared the blind one, guys.
Darn.
My econ is in the toilet though, so. Oops, I forgot about what deck it is. That was actually just fuck up. Okay. Well,
Did you get smiley face?
no, I just opened a standard pack. Did I get smiley face? I saw it.
When you said that, I thought you'd
Who
gotten
can
smiley
who can
face.
say whether I got smiley face or not?
You know,
on
it
a
is
standard
white
deck?
stake, but I love the idea of one of you forgetting what the thing that's happening is and buying an eternal smiley face. That would have
would
made
be
me
really
have a
funny.
smiley face.
I do need to get a little lucky on my draws here. That sucks.
See, I'm just going on the theory that you
That's
had
just a theory.
all perishable rental jokers and you played a really lucky flush 5. And that's what happened.
That's a pretty good theory.
Yeah.
Will say I am a fan of that theory. I wish that was the theory.
It's just a theory, though.
It
The
is
game
just a
theory.
It is a game theory. Alright.
So, as somebody with no bias whatsoever, I think there should be a loser's bracket.
Honestly, I would love to see that, but I'm curious how it would play with everyone
I would.
everyone else. What do you think about that, Alex?
So, the problem with doing that is mostly just time.
That's true.
I mean, this is getting to the point where we could have, tonight where we're having the first matches has taken, a couple weeks of work. I was visiting my parents over the weekend, or over the middle of last week, and I spent the entire train ride yesterday just working on this, and I'd be interested in doing another one in the future, but and possibly a losers bracket then. But for my first time properly hosting any sort of tournament, I think I want to keep it as simple.
I do
as
want to say I
possible.
really appreciate the amount of work that you've put into this. Like I've been in
Yeah.
the Discord scene.
Yeah.
It's been really good honestly for the first tournament I've ever entered. You're doing a great job. So
Thank you.
So.
Thank you. Yeah, I
Smiley
know.
face is back again. Sorry.
Boomux, do you have talking perms in general chat?
I do not.
Okay. Yeah, because
I am a
I'm not sure.
long-time biggest
Not
viewer,
talking.
but-
I'll have to talk to Iona more about how we're gonna work it exactly, but the top 3 competitors will get talking perms, and I'm not sure if that's the top 3 overall or if it's the top 3 that don't currently have talking perms. But
I think the latter
Ladder.
would probably
Ladder.
yeah. Ladder would probably work out a little bit more. Guys, I might not clear this blind in one. Hold your breath, because this guy's sleeping.
he really is sleeping. I mean,
Oh, I should have taken. Oh my god, I forgot that I have this. I should have taken the uncommon I passed by. Well, maybe that gives Turtle a chance to catch up in that regard.
I don't think so.
I passed a really good Joker, is what I will say. Like, probably should have. I mean, maybe, but.
I have no idea what on earth you could have gotten on ante 2 that would have allowed you to reach a score that would have like allowed you to beat freaking the whole ante 8.
Oh, anti-8. Yeah. I don't remember what it was specifically, actually. It was something
I'm not
different.
really
I don't think I
sure.
had this back then. No, I'm not even playing dumb. I just genuinely don't remember. I mean, who can say, right? Ain't no one saying a word about the number of points I just scored. You didn't see anything.
My only hope is that you get bottom decked and then die.
I don't think that's gonna happen, dog.
be honest,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, my deck 15's a little too strong for that. I
I
could
hope
though.
your hand is
Who knows?
filled
Actually, I
with
should discard
twos.
for the other thing. Oh, not bad, but that's also good.
Oh, I'm not playing hearts.
Do and ship it.
Okay, I'm placing my bets at like
Your leftmost
one-
Joker is contributing very much to your score right now.
1.5.
Oh
It's
yeah,
hugely
no,
important.
No, actually, my rightmost Joker is the one.
Oh yeah,
The,
yeah.
the one thing I can think of is that you got Tribulate, because that's the only thing that can scale this fast.
Tribulate on
great-
abandoned deck
great pickup there.
would be a crazy pickup.
Both of you saw the same voucher, so both of you got a great pickup there.
I mean, like,
Now, that's if Turtle remembers that he has it.
oops, I bought these in the wrong order. Guys, don't laugh at me.
I personally think I will
Subconscious.
be begging Boombox for strategy tips later.
Yeah, for
So
sure,
this will
man.
not happen in the future.
Watch a shit ton of Bellotro content and also be unemployed. And that's my general strategy. Oh, I probably should have discarded this. I don't want to use that here. Yeah, no, I'm still
Taking a second
sort of
here.
playing towards this
I'm
guy,
muted in
which
the
is just so important to
chat.
my score.
Thank you
So,
everybody that's tuned in on the
honestly
Twitch end and giving a
Without him,
follow. I
there would
really
be none of
appreciate
this
it.
build. Do you imagine if I accidentally didn't play?
I've had a ton of fun
the right
even just
hand
with
or
the first
something
match,
and I
just
lost
casting
to
that.
that?
It was really fun.
What's your
so-
most played hand, Boombox?
I mean, it'll probably give away what I have, but it is a well, technically it's a high card. But I feel like that's being facetious.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
Because it's the same as a different one. I will say the one I am directly playing the most is
Oh
a-
crap!
That's good. Oh, you guys can probably hear my cat. What's up? Come here. Oh no, I'm not doing anything. Yeah. Oh, he's walking on top of my computer. Okay, well that's.
Let him play Bellotro. Let the cat play Bellotro.
Let
He
him
might
play.
beat me.
Let the
I
cat
think
play.
my cat's gotten to ante 39 before.
He knows. Anti 39 unseated
Oh,
gold
wait,
stake. He's done it.
That is one card in my entire deck. I think I'm good. Oh. Wait, what's next? PvP? Oh, big
Hey
one.
guys, should I take?
Do I
Smiley
take this
face?
gamble just to be annoying?
Can we get ones in chat if Turtle should take smiley face on abandoned deck?
I love taking smiley face on abandoned deck. I
Alright,
just
that's one.
love
We're
the
taking
idea.
Smiley face.
All right, yeah. So, no, you got
Everyone's telling you.
Oh.
You don't know. There could be a sock and buskin around the corner,
yeah.
and I could just lose from that alone.
Sock photo Chad smiley face on abandoned deck. Absolute Bellotro.
Smiley face.
Guys,
Okay.
how dare you timer me?
Listen,
Can't believe this. Yeah, what's up?
I don't want to be too harsh here, Turtle, but unless Boombox gets exceptional, if Boombox gets
we're gonna
exceptionally
see what
unlucky,
happens with
you
this.
might
My
be able to
really
take this
theory is
genuinely.
shoot the moon.
You know what your current theory should be? That it's seeded. Because like, there's
Yeah,
no way
yeah,
this is
clearly
real.
seated. Rip it,
Alright.
rip it.
Alright,
do it.
everybody in chat, always bet on black. We want this. We don't want this. We want this. Let's go.
Gaming.
Always bet on
Your
black.
cat walks on your keyboard
Always bet
again
on
and then
black, guys.
kills all your
Guys,
jokers.
always bet on black. This
Yeah,
is
yeah. There's like a
Bringlatro
big red
Open.
button on the
This is
side
amazing.
that says "Sell all jokers," and the cat's gonna
Mhm.
press it.
Yeah.
Come here. He's scratching the back of my chair like he wants to come play. Do you want to come play?
Let the
Come
cat
play
play.
Bringlatro.
What does the
Oh,
cat
I
have to
forgot I was
say?
timered. I was busy playing with my cat.
No, keep playing with your cat. It's fine.
I mean, first timer
I
doesn't
could.
kill you. It's just a warning.
Alright. Come here. No, don't go on my laptop. You don't need to do that. Alright. You, what's in here?
Turtle, I believe in you.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
I guess he doesn't.
I'm actually.
I will say, I did burn it all down for a gambit. I will say it's a bit of a gambit. I sold most of my Joker roster. Now, whether that'll help you or not, I don't know.
You still
I just can't do the W here if I could miss my draws every single time. Right, chat? Shouldn't I just always miss my draws?
Now, yeah, if you get exceptionally unlucky here, I think
Right,
Turtle
it's
could
just
take
hurting if I
it.
get unlucky. Like, I don't know. I don't know what
I
more could
don't
do.
think the odds of that are pretty good, but it could happen.
Alright, let's see this. Hey, I'm proud of you for getting 300,000.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing that.
Hello?
Like,
It
this
never
is
hits.
fine.
I
It never
don't know.
hits.
It really doesn't want to hit. Okay, GG.
Did you get?
I had Bloodstone.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just about to say, did you get Bloodstone?
I did get Bloodstone, and then the Invis I got was on the Dust.
And he passed on Oops, which
pass on Oops
which
on
did
accident.
benefit him in the end because he had to sell everything for an Invis, but
Yeah. No, never do that, chat. If you are doing a Bloodstone run, please always pick up Oops. It's really good until you can get into Idle. Because it just makes Bloodstone not RNG dependent. But, yeah, never learn anything about playing Bringlatro from me.
Bloodstone is like most things in life. It's a 50-50. It either happens or it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Not
like
most, all
either
things.
you win the Bringlatro Bringus tournament or you don't.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for the games, chat.
What are you saying LMAO to? I don't know. What are you saying
Casual
LMAO to?
4.5 million. Yeah, pretty casual.
Oh, it's like when Raffle
wanna
posts a
make it
fucking
a
video and he's like, yeah, this is a casual Bellotto one, and then he fucking nanips.
Hey, folks. I mean, I don't know if the people in here have seen the clip I sent of me getting E38 with Baron DNA in multiplayer and being
Multiplayer?
Yeah, no, I can send you the clip later too.
The most
Yeah, it's
ever I think I've gotten is like
pretty
E54
unfortunate.
with Bear in mind.
Get NAN. I'm pretty sure I would have to be cheating. Because the most, if no one loses to non-PvP blinds and you trade off losing, the most you can get is like anti-5. Or anti-6. No, because it's a +1 from the beginning in attrition. Alright. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
I'll
thanks.
see you all next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Thanks to both of you for being in the tournament and
And remember, always get Wheel of Fortune.
always hit the wheel. It never misses.
Always Aura Farm and always foil.
All right, so everyone in the audience,
into
you
your
can
next match, right?
stick around. We've got another match
Yeah, I'd love to.
starting. We're just waiting on the bus.
Yeah, that shit was lagging my PC. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do like a diagnostic because usually Bellotro does not lag me that bad.
Bellotro could run on a bean.
I don't know. Can you harass the bus to get in here?
Yeah, sure. I'll call him about 60,000 times real quick.
I did not say boob box. No, don't ping him a bunch. I'm pretty sure he's eating dinner.
Oh.
Too late.
I'm scared that there's just like an absolute shark down the line, and like one of these people with 20 hours is like Dr.
So
Spectre in disguise.
I can I don't want to like give the the in-depth details on everybody in the tournament. But the most hours that we've got is there's somebody with 1100. Which is a
Really? And
lot
I was seeded, and you did the seeding based on playtime
based on playtime.
Mm-hmm.
Although
and time zone. What's
I
that?
did originally break that rule. I almost put the bus against Turtle just because I thought that would be funny because
You should have, because then I would have had a chance.
you would have won
I
because
got pretty lucky. I will say I got pretty lucky on the second run. Not.
I think that's skill, because
fumble.
normally I
Luck
get
is a skill. This is true.
Bellatra was
Oh,
all
you know what it is? It's the CRT filter. I'm sorry, but if you play with CRT filter on, you're just destined to never hit your draws. That's my headcanon. Before I like initially downloaded the game and I played with the CRT because I was like, oh, it's kind of cool. And then I turned it off and I was like, wow, it's a lot easier to see everything. And that's how I learned I'm colorblind. Yeah, everybody in the chat, say a big thank you to Alex for organizing this. I mean, it's
thank you.
Yes.
gonna be
But
a really good show.
but
I'm
also
excited to see how it's gonna go.
Wheel of Fortune always hits.
quick shout out as well to Iono for keeping chat in check and changing permissions on the fly. What? Huh?
I'm in agreement, honestly.
Yeah.
I choose to say that.
I'm gonna pretend that I can't read chat.
Oh no, I
Thank
wasn't
you.
agreeing with chat.
Thank
Wait,
you
what
for
is that?
Iono for adjusting perms on the fly and keeping chat moderated.
Hey,
Can I
Cyber, I'm
an
gonna have to
event
ask that
user
you
role?
do that.
Now I do have I shouldn't because I'm the caster, but I have money riding on the bus losing. There for context, they're
Yeah.
my
I mean,
closest
as I said
friend
when I
and
ripped that invisible Joker, always bet on black. So
unfortunately,
do you have money
Madam.
riding on this tournament? I bet no one. I bet
No,
no one.
we're not actually. We don't actually have money riding in the tournament. Madam
Okay,
Bringus told me I
we
was not
don't-
allowed to
we
do
don't-
sports betting.
We definitely don't support putting bets on the game. We definitely don't endorse that. Wink, wink. And we definitely don't bet our life savings on on the losers bracket that may or may not exist. I don't know.
Yeah, so
How much did I score that last match? Did anyone in chat see? Because it was a lot.
I think Iono screenshotted.
Let's see here. Best hand 139,000. Best hand 104 million. Yeah. So you were pretty close. You honestly could have won if my Bloodstone was worse than it was.
No.
Because my Bloodstone, and Alex can vouch, decided to stop procking on those last two.
Yeah,
PvPs.
it like only hit during the PvPs.
But like the thing that carried my score before I had like Bloodstone set up, but I had a seltzer before the Dusk, and then I had my Goat Even Steven. So
Bloodstone
those two
has ruined me too many times for me to take it.
Yeah, I only take it if I know I can win in one, because that way it like lasts way longer. Guys, don't bomb each other. I'm reading the chat. Like, oh god, then now there's a clip of me saying that on the internet.
I mean, I think that's a good stance to take, right?
Yeah.
I mean, oh yeah, I guess the.
I think if you were saying the opposite, that would be much more concerning.
Yeah. I'm still streaming.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have 14 subscribers. Subscribe to Billbox Play 340. Me playing more Bellatra.
This is the only time that you're going to be allowed to plug stuff in this server,
Hey,
so you take advantage of it.
And subscribe to Bringis because he's a very handsome man.
Subscribe to Bring Studios. Subscribe to
Bringis or
She-Be.
He's gonna send fully armed men to my house to take away my Bellatra.
And also give me money, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out.
Stage now because I'm gonna like do work during the second match, but
yeah. I'm gonna put you back. Thank you guys for popping up.
I think I should make an appearance as the first loser, just like later, randomly.
I'll consider it. All right. So yeah, we're waiting. Am I dying? Is my mic dying in Discord? Hello? Okay. It's not giving me the green outline that says I'm talking, but whatever. We're waiting for the bus. They might be a little bit late. They got the time wrong. They thought it was at 8. It's at 7. So they might be a little bit late. But we'll make it work. It'll work. It'll be fine. In the meantime, I will open the funny card game. And I can show you guys how bad I am. Turtle has kicked my ass several times. I am not a multiplayer gamer. All right, how do I do this? Let me hope that this works. Okay, can you guys see the thing? Thank you. Good job. Proud of you. All right. We'll do a quick black stake ghost deck run because that's the best combination. Shrimp is out here cooking. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, we're doing this then, right? Like we're doing this, right? Right? Like this is the strat. You just have to like get insanely lucky. Which I'm not on these rolls. Are we for real? I got 3 out of 10. Are we for real right now? Give me a Jupiter. Neither of those are Jupiters. Please. Bloodstone. It cooks. It cooks. Alright, we're gonna continue the Gamba with another 50-50 card. Not even realized that I drew my hand. Give me money, please. Let's go! I think we gotta save money. I don't think Supernova contributes all that much. Not with 2 Bloodstones, anyways. Oof. Oof. Are we... Are we for real? What were those straws, man? This is why I'm not in the tournament and I'm just casting it. Never used multiplayer mod. It's... You will be fine. It's something. Sure. Do we take the Eternal Hollow Hack or the Bane? I think hack's funnier, right? Does this win? It should with the hollow hit, yeah. Just trying to do the math in my head. It's a struggle for me. We're not taking that, right? Okay, we're taking it. All of our scoring right now just comes from the additions on these cards. This is certainly one of the builds. We just need a Wii and then it'll be complete. Not good, it'll just be complete. Nope. Shrimp, don't encourage people to have their computers set on fire. That's bad. Can't believe you would do this. I guess the 2 is hackable, but it doesn't matter because all of our scoring is coming from the additions. Oof, okay, now I actually have to play the video game and not just send hands. Let's think about this one. Do we take the Eternal Jimbo because it's funny? We could do it. Or we could make the much more reasonable choice of clicking the skip button. If Shrimp says do it, then I'll do it. I'm gonna listen to Shrimp on this one. Skip button or Jimbo? Chat wants the Jimbo. You're gonna okay, we're not sitting here and waiting for that. I don't know. What is your pick? I'll go with your pick then. Do it? Okay. No discards is rough. But I guess it allows us to play down for Acrobat, which we kind of have to do. Oh, wait, actually, we can hit the Hex. Oh, it'll break our Acrobat, though. Never mind. We can't hit the Hex. Alright, now if we don't draw our hearts, then we just lose. Oh, never mind. We made it. I'm goated. I know exactly what I'm doing. I mean, are we thinking what I'm thinking? This is so fucking stupid. Why would we do this? This is one of the runs. We'll pick up Juggler to mitigate the effects. Well, all right, we just need it to not hit the king. Let's go. We're gaming. We're so back. Except my money is ruined because I have to play down for Acrobat value. It's not for free malt, though, because if we get an invis or an Ankh, it could copy this. Can I have a Jupiter, please? That's not a Jupiter. No, 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 we're not doing it. Yo! Let's go! We're gaming. We're gaming. This is one of the builds of all time. I should have played down for Acrobat there, technically, but we can actually sell this guy. Like, we would sell this guy for an oops. What did I score? Last, I scored like 6K. Let's ship it. Worst comes to worst, we die and I can get out of this stupid fucking run. Fuck it, we ball. I'm just shipping random hands because it's funny. There's no way that this... You've got to be kidding me. So we want to turn these into hearts because they're hackable. We're doing a hack bloodstone build, which is not anything I've ever done before, I must say. Here's the problem. This is bad, so we're gonna sell it. I guess that's not a problem, but I was considering it, but then I was like, no, if it hits... Even if it hits Juggler, because like Juggler is the good hit there, it's still gonna destroy our Acrobat, so... It's just a bad play all around. Bus should be here shortly. Yeah, I'd be down to a little warm-up match with you. Wait, did I not? I didn't play down correctly. I think we're dead. Never mind. I feel like this is like most of my runs. It's just like them hanging on by a thread. We've got brain rot happening in the chat right now. Oh, I didn't play down. What are these bloodstone hits, dude? Like, what are we doing? Again, what are these hits? Barely scraping through. Is Bellatra this fast or you just speedy clicker? Both. All right, so you can adjust game speed in vanilla. You can go up to 4x. Oh. Oh, we're dead. There's literally not even a point in me playing through that. Okay. We bring up our competitor for the the next
Hello,
match.
hello.
One of our competitors. Hello, Kat. Welcome to the stage. All right. If you want to answer the questions that were asked of the last competitors, what is your favorite Joker and your favorite consumable?
My favorite Joker. Now that's a hard one.
I know it's difficult, especially because like most Jokers are very context dependent. Like if you just had to pick one.
I would have Gross Michael. It's a great starting 15 volt and the ability for Cavendish. Gross Micha. And I would say Cryptid. Cryptid is my favorite consumable.
Cryptid's a good pick. Personally, I'm an Immolate enjoyer, but Cryptid is also a good pick. All right, let me. Take a lobby. All right. Also, hold on 1 second.
Could I obtain the option to share my screen?
Do you? I don't know. Help. There we go. Gross Michael. Gross Michael, indeed. You should be able to now. Leono says.
I can't. Or yes, I can.
I can't.
I can't. Am I? Yes.
Okay, I gotta find a way to like. I mean, I guess if we're just messing around, I don't need to like go out of my way to hide your thing.
Probably not.
Oh, never mind. The bus has arrived. You gotta say
Hello?
beep beep when you unmute, because you're a bus.
Beep beep when you unmute.
True. Okay. All right. 1 second. Let me get things set up here. So because stage VCs are a little weird, and you can't like hide Cat's stream.
Interesting.
So that might cause some. So you might have to just like minimize your Discord or whatever.
Gotcha.
Okay, we are so Barack.
Yay.
Give me 1 second. I just need to set up some stuff on my stream.
Like Obama.
I'm gonna just refer to you on stream as Bus.
Okay.
Because that's funny.
Sure.
You are now Bus.
Yay. Hi Ono. Hi Kat.
Okay.
Hello?
So Kat already answered this, but if you want to go ahead and tell everybody what is your favorite Joker and your favorite consumable card.
Oh god. I would have to look. I wasn't expecting this. Oh.
Also, Iona, can you do a quick event ping and ping people saying that match 2 is starting?
I don't use it anymore really because I understand it's not very good. But I really liked Throwback for a long time because I would skip like all of the blinds. And in terms of consumable, I end up using I think it's lovers. Is that the one that turns into 3 hearts?
No, that's Sun.
Yeah, I end up using sun a lot because I hope for bloodstone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fair. I said I don't remember what I said for Joker,
Hmm.
but I said immolate for my consumable because immolate's goaded.
Oh yeah, immolate is peak.
All right, so again, just gonna recap the rules before we get started. You know, vanilla rule set, best of 3. We're gonna pick the stake and deck randomly for the first match or for the first game. Loser gets
Right.
to pick the deck or stake for the second one, and then the other person picks whichever they didn't. You can't use the same deck in a match. So if our first game is on checker, or if our first game is on checkered deck, you can't do checkered again for the rest of the match. And you can't use the same stake twice in a row, so you can't have 2 white stake games back to back.
Sure.
So how the gameplay is going to work is you're both going to stream. You're going to minimize your Discord so that you can't look at each other's stream, and you're going to be deafened until you get into a PvP blind, and then you can talk to each other. Yeah.
Make sure I'm given full quality. There we go.
Okay, we're so back. We're so back. One of you, make sure your profiles are fully unlocked and everything.
Should be. Let me double check. I think this is the one I used to play against you. Yeah.
And then one of you can make the lobby, and then send the other the code in DMs.
Do you want to make the lobby?
Sure.
And then I will roll our deck and stake selection. So our first,
wait, which rule set am I doing? Is it just standard or standard
vanilla,
ranked?
vanilla,
Vanilla. Okay, gotcha.
and then attrition mode. Ooh, we got magic deck.
Interesting. Don't quite
Okay.
remember what that does. All right.
Ooh, and we are
the-
on purple stake. All right.
Give me the code. Hold on. Oh, here, I'll just put it in there. Magic deck purple.
All right.
Purple stake is brutal because you've got all of the bad stuff from that comes with blue stake.
Yeah.
You know, it's not as
I
bad
don't know
as
that I've beaten
Skull.
purple stake, to be honest.
I mean, it can't be worse than Turtle saying, let's go gold snake, and then losing twice in ante 1. So, yeah, yeah, your mod lists are good. The IDs we're looking for now, I know now what they are. It's 3231 and 9693. Those are the 2 IDs.
Is that just BMM versus manual?
Yep, 9693 is manual, I
Sweating
believe.
my mouse. Yeah, because I'm definitely on mod manager.
All right, so whenever you guys are ready, you can start and deafen up, and we'll start it up. Good luck to both of you, and may the jokers be
Good luck.
ever in your favor.
You ready to go?
Yep, I'm ready. Good luck.
All right. Yep, good luck.
All right, so Magic Deck is a really interesting one. You're starting with Crystal Ball Voucher, so you get 3 consumable slots, and you get 2 copies of the Fool. Bus not taking the rare skip. Now, I know Odin, otherwise known here as Bus, pretty well, and they love to skip. So them not taking that rare skip is a sign of growth, I think. But it is an interesting choice because we saw during the prior match that a rare skip can really set you up for victory. Toodle pulling that brainstorm out. Odin might die to blind number 1. They do. They don't get their draw, which is just kind of a side effect of blue stake. You know, you lose out on that discard. It just makes it so hard to play towards those 5-card hands. Not taking anything in shop 1 when you've lost on the first blind is interesting, but plays the straight flush and gets through. Whereas on the other hand, Cat took the abstract and took the reserve parking. Gives them a little bit of early game econ as well as some basic flat mult scoring right off the bat. Odin checking their scoring, and they need 600 to get through here. It's really risky to not, right? To not take any jokers in, but they, with one hand they've got half of their scoring up, and they've got the means to play a flush here and get through without any jokers, which does give them a pretty good econ going into ante 2. But that reserved parking is putting in some serious work for oh, that's way too loud. Hold on. There we go. Putting in some serious work here for Cat's econ, and Odin again, just no scoring or econ yet. They just have not started their setup. Skips the Eternal Sixth Sense, which was probably the right play. But, I mean, getting through here it's going to be really difficult. Playing a full house build. Cat ready to go into PvP. Odin has the means of getting through here in 1, or in 2. They just have to draw the full house, which they do. So they're really needing to pick up some scoring going into PvP number 1, especially because they're down a life. Now, the Eternal Showman is, it would be a good pick in, it would be a consideration in single player, but here in multiplayer, it's just not worth it to pick up. Odin, considering using the Fool on the full house, makes the choice to open the planet pack first, which is the right call. And using the Fool to copy those to get us a 3rd Jupiter level in there. Immediately draws the full house with the face cards and 10s, which is going to give them some good scoring. Going into this shop right before the PvP blind, we talked about this earlier, you want to be rolling down pretty heavy, because if you lose a life, you make a bunch of money back. So you don't really gain anything by keeping your money, and they're taking that Red Seal 4 of hearts, which could matter a lot if they get a hack, Bloodstone, or a walkie-talkie. I mean, we saw earlier that walkie-talkie hack build just did so well. Oh, I don't think they know they can unmute. Hold on.
I forgot.
Alright, so Cat here. We'll switch back to Cat. They just had their setup ready so early, so... Cat with the econ from the reserve parking, the scoring from Raised Fists and Abstract,
I
might have them give them the ability to carry through here.
We'll see.
Now, I think Odin is going to take this PvP.
Yeah.
Yeah, Odin takes PvP number 1. They're
had a
even. at
very
3-3.
rough start. We'll see how it goes.
Alright.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Nice. Good luck.
All right, so yeah, Odin takes PvP number 1, but they're even on lives because they did lose during ante 1. Really considering the judgment here, which is an interesting call. They rip it and get popcorn. Cat does. Odin's still rocking just the, I believe that's Jolly, and the Raised Fist for scoring. Their planet levels are just carrying them through right now. holding onto the Hermit, really smart play, because they're going to get some money here from end of round. They can rip that, and then maybe even the Fool, and they'll have more than enough. And they're making proper use of their Raised Fist because they know that they need to have their lowest ranking card be something high. You know, they almost played it where the 2 would have been their lowest ranking card, and only would have given them the formal, which probably would not be. I mean, they would have still gotten through, but it would not be nearly as much. Cat getting some enhancements on the cards. Hack is an interesting one to consider, and they don't take it. Now, there's no on-scoring for any hackable cards. Cat put the enhancements on face cards, so Hack wouldn't do anything there, but I mean, we did see that it can be good if you can pair it with something like a walkie-talkie. Cat plays the full house, both of them playing towards full houses a little bit. Now, the issue with Cat's scoring right now is that it's inherently temporary and dependent on their econ. You know, that bootstraps, they don't have money, it's not going to do anything. And the popcorn is doing a lot for the scoring right now, but it's not going to forever. It's gone in 3 more rounds, which I believe is enough to get through, you know, this ante, but they're not going to have it for next PvP. So they would need to find a suitable replacement for it before that happens. Now, Odin's limited Joker selection, the bus's limited Joker selection, is causing some problems as they barely scrape through. Now, right now, Hack doesn't do all that much for them. What they should do is Hermit first, and then consider even using the Fool on that Hermit, which they do. They're gonna sell Tower, which may end up being a misplay. If they find a Tower in here, that might have been a misplay. They do. Who knows what that would have been had they held the Tower. And they, you know, considering that they get to choose 2, it might have been a misplay not to take it. Now, a good decision here to cut those 2s because, again, they're playing towards Raised Fist. And so having those cards be lower value does not do anything for them. So getting rid of those 2s is a good pickup, even though they do have the hack. Now, getting those 4's hearts is a good play. It's going to allow them to use that red seal 4 in a flush or a flush house. Now, as we go into PvP number 2 here, an important thing to keep in mind is econ. Cat currently has half the money that the bus does, which is going to impact her bootstraps value. You know, she's only getting 6 malt from it right now. And the bus could have rolled significantly harder to get, and possibly could have gotten some better scoring. Now, the bus taking the hack is interesting because they have no on-scoring right now. Just in general, but much less for the low-ranking cards. So, it could benefit them in the long term. It's definitely a play into the long term, but in the short term, it might have been a misplay to spend the money on that instead of rolling further. Cat converting some cards to bonus. Odin did not unmute again. I think they forgot again, which, if you know Odin, that matches with them. And Cat takes PvP number 2, so it's 3-2 right now in terms of lives. Cat's up. But Odin does have a pretty significant econ advantage. I mean, $42 to Cat's 20 right now is pretty big. I think the bus forgot they could undeafen again. What a silly bus. Now, the bus is building really hard into those Jupiter levels because their scoring is so lax right now that those levels are going to do a ton for them. Picking up the bootstraps it's flat mult. It's not great flat mult, especially when you don't have any sort of econ joker. But you know, we've seen that Cat has that, and it's been working for them so far. Cat takes the holographic greedy joker, which is a good play when you've got a star card sitting up top. Pretty much gives you the ability to guarantee a diamond flush, and the fact that it's hollow is a nice bonus. I mean, you know, negative or polychrome would have been preferred, but you know, you can't discount those plus 10 mult, especially when you've got the flush multiplicative up there. Now, the bus sees the tribe and considers it. The problem is that right now, they're not playing towards flushes, they're playing towards full houses. So it's only going to matter if they can pivot to flushes or flush houses, which they can do. They're just going to need some tarot generation to do it, and they don't have any right now. Neither player has tarot generation right now, and it's limiting their options for deck fixing, and Bust doesn't take the tribe. Being down that multiplicative is a huge deal. I mean, that could be the difference maker. That single decision could have just completely changed the way that this match is going to go. Because late game multiplicative is everything, and not having it is such a big deal. And we're seeing here Buzz, you know, they're struggling to get through on one hand. Even with $24 in the bank, that bootstraps is only 8 mult, and it's just not giving them enough scoring to make it through in one, even 2 hands. They may lose a life here. I think they're going to lose a life here. Which is just really unfortunate because they did not have to. They probably would have made it through had they taken the tribe. Unfortunately. And they barely scrape through. Jeez, can't talk. Considering their options, they take the Arcana. Hanged Man is rough here, not because it's not useful, but ideally they want more hearts, not less cards. But Hanged Man is nice because it gives them the ability to draw their hand consistently, so they do take it. But again, the limited scoring jokers is just really, really biting them right now, as they go into PvP number 2 or 3. I don't remember. Number 3, I think.
I keep forgetting on Defen.
All right.
It's a big hand.
Let's see.
Now, again, we're seeing them hold on to those higher ranked cards into their hand, which is the right play because of that raised fist. But again, that was like probably the Bus's best hand that they're going to draw here. And it's, you know, only 10% better than what Cat's putting up. So they
much closer than I'd like.
Probably do lose this one unless Cat's draws gets bricked. Which is looking more and more likely.
Come on.
And nope. Yeah, Cat takes this one.
Nope. I don't think it is.
So we're down 3-1.
Ooh, close.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not picking
Good
up
luck.
anything. Ugh,
Not picking up anything? Ooh. Good luck. Good luck.
So what we saw there was the consequences of what was the Joker that they missed? They should have taken and they didn't. It was the tribe. They should have taken the tribe. They probably could have won that had they taken the tribe. They could have taken a life there because their deck fixing is a little bit more consistent, and they have they've invested really hard into those planet levels, and so that multiplicative is going to do way more for the bus than it is for Cat right now. Taking the double money skip is an interesting play, but it may benefit them in the end because they really need to roll hard right now. Now, it's going to be a pretty tight fit for them to get through on one hand here. I mean, it's a risky play for them to even discard that purple seal, because getting the times mole off of the steal might have been a better pick. Now, playing towards full house and being on purple stake, and in the tight bind that they are, they need to sell that mail-in rebate, which they do, and they get gluttonous, which is not going to help them here. And they may lose their last life in this PvP or in this single player blind right now, especially without that malt hit off of that guy. So they're hoping for more hearts. They need to just play all of the cards that aren't hearts in their hand that they can, and just kind of pray. I mean, they could play the 2-pair, but they don't have any levels in it. They could play towards a full house that they do have levels in. Playing towards the spade flush is a really, really risky maneuver here. And they're going to play towards the spade flush, and it may cost them. They do make it through, and this may have enough headroom with those kings and the raised fist to get them through, but I'm not entirely sure. It's not enough, and they go out. Yeah, when you didn't take the tribe, I knew how the game was gonna go.
I didn't want to take the tribe because I thought it was gonna go further. Like, I just thought I might be able to pick something else up and not need the tribe, but it did not go that way.
Oh, it's a close one, actually.
Indeed.
I was surprised at how close the last
Oh.
PvP was.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have good jokers, but I think I was playing well with them.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
So
Well, they did the wrong thing.
what deck or stake do you want?
That's a great
Bus.
question. I guess I can look at them.
It can't be none of the multiplayer ones, to be clear.
What are them? Okay,
So nothing past erratic.
erratic. I don't know how to play plasma, to be honest. I think checkered is probably my best.
All right. And what stake are we going then, Kat?
If it's checkered, I have to say gold.
Oh, fuck.
I have to say gold stake. For
Okay,
checkered.
all right. Checkered deck gold stake is an interesting one. We started match number 1 on checkered deck black stake, and that was interesting to watch. And our last gold stake game was pretty brutal.
All right.
We'll see.
Indeed.
May the jokers be ever in your favor. Go for it.
Good luck.
So going into checkered deck gold stake, as with most checkered deck runs, you're going to be really building for those flushes. And Cat takes 2 uncommon skips. Now, if they somehow pull off a miracle and draw Bloodstone and oops, they win. Because the bus is not going to see those jokers at all. So it's really a gamble for them to take both of them. And it doesn't pay off. Satellite Rental and Eternal Rental Castle are brutal pickups. Now, the Obelisk is a good one to see here. Bus did pass on it. As Cat makes another King of Hearts. Now, they can get through without the Obelisk, but it would be worth considering playing towards it anyways, because it sets you up for that PvP blind, because you want to scale that before you get into PvP, which is a little tricky here on Gold Stake. because it's also going to leave you without any money there. Flat Molt from Swash is pretty useful. Checking in on the bus. They're playing through the pillar. Kind of getting a little shafted on these draws. But this should give them enough. And they don't have any jokers, but they've just been banking that money, which is going to, really, really help them here. As they pick up the Spectral Pack. Now, the Sigil, on Checkered, it's not really worth considering. And they take a Ouija, whatever you want to call it, and hit 8s. If they can pick up an 8-ball with flush 5 8s, or even 5 of a kind 8s, that's a huge pickup for them, because that's 5 shots at Tarot Generation, which could be a game changer. I mean, we've seen even previous in match number 1 how important those tarots were, and it could just completely change the game if they're able to pick up an 8-ball. But we haven't seen one yet today at all. Not just in this match, but just in general, we haven't seen an 8-ball yet. Cat choosing not to timer the bus. And they hit a 4 of a kind. It's not going to be enough. They're going to go out here, I do believe. Yep. They take the death. That's just going to help them get their deck set up a little bit. Now they take the 4 of a kind level. That's going to help get them scaling. But not having any jokers going into PvP number 1 could cause some serious problems for them here. They're thinking about what suit they want to play towards here. Now, ideally, if you're playing towards flush 5, and your goal is just to win, Hearts is generally going to be the better play because you can pick up a Bloodstone. Especially on non-plasma, where chips are not as big of a deal. They're still important, but they're not as big of a deal to where an arrowhead could be a consideration. Now, Odin's going to hold their 8s and make more of them. It looks like they're going for 5 of a kind instead of flush 5, which is probably... Oh, no, they're going to play the 4 of a kind. And it almost gets them through. The flush should be enough to get them through the rest of the way. Barely not. Oh, that's rough. Now, not taking that Obelisk is kind of biting them here because they're playing such a variety of hands to where Obelisk may be useful if they can play around it correctly. Now, what we've seen so far is the bus really overvaluing those planet levels, which, don't get me wrong, are important, but they're not as important as scoring jokers in the long term. They're hugely helpful, especially on these higher stakes early game, but long term they're just not super useful, especially without multiplicative. And the bus keeps forgetting to unmute, and it's very entertaining.
I might just stay muted then.
Hello. Very bad at that remembering.
Yeah, because you took so long, Cat re-deafened.
Oh, whoopsie. Oh fuck, that's just one hand. Fucker.
Again, we're
I did my first hand and I was like,
We're seeing the lack of scoring jokers, or any jokers at all. I mean, we've got nothing going on up top, which is, causing problems here right away.
I think I'd have done well to pick anything up.
Starting to regret their decisions here.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So, Bus, considering Shoot the Moon, they really just need some amount of scoring. It's not the best pick, especially when they just have the standard deck fixing outside of those billion 8s. They don't have any additional queens. It's risky. Clearly, the correct choice there is Temperance with 0 sell value because they don't have any jokers. They take it, and they kind of have to. I mean, there's a very good chance that they just don't make it through even these regular blinds right now. And I believe Cat just lost a light to the small blinds. They're working on scaling that obelisk, and again, like we saw in the previous game, that multiplicative is just hugely, hugely important, and the bus just does not have it. Now the bus making the, or not bus, this is Cat. So Cat must have also hit the Ouija then, and I didn't see it. Because they just hit that flush 5 and now have that obelisk online. So Cat's game plan here is to play everything except flush 5, and they're only playing flush 5 there to get it unlocked, and they're going to play it in PvP blinds. Because then the obelisk will not go offline for it. And they can have that times 2 mult on top of flush 5, which with that Eris level is going to just be a huge deal for them. Now the bus thinking carefully about how to get through, and they might lose a life here. They do, they lose a life. So we're down 3-1 here, going into PvP. And Card Sharp, Polychrome Card Sharp is a wonderful pickup, especially with how many hand levels that the bus has right now. Can we get a 1 in chat for Card Sharp? Card Sharp Pog, as the Twitch enjoyers would be saying. Don't say Card Sharp, because we don't want to spoil it, but Card Sharp goated. They forget again. They forgot to undeafen again.
They always.
Listen, I spend several hours a day with them. Forgetting is just what they do. It's what they're good at. Now, the problem that Bus is running into here is that their deck fixing doesn't really support playing, multiple 5 of a kinds or multiple flush 5s right now, which means that Card Sharp is not going to do as much as it could. Bus almost certainly loses this year. I'm not able to do the math in my head. Yeah, they don't.
That was horrible.
What a brutal game, man.
Yeah. Holy.
So, Kat, I didn't see it. Did you also take the Ouija?
Ouija. Yes.
Okay.
And I got 8.
Yeah, they took it as well.
Yeah.
That
was
sucked.
not.
Yeah, that was a brutal scene. I mean, both of you had 2 jokers, which is kind of rough. I mean, part of that is because Kat was scaling that obelisk and just didn't have the coupon as a result. But
I hate obelisk. But
I
guess it's
was
the only good option.
I
here.
was intrigued by the double uncommon skip gambit at the beginning there, Kat. What was your thought process behind that?
That's the one reason why I like checker gold stake is because you could easily beat the boss just skipping the first 2. So I just love gambling with it. Seeing
You
what I
lose all
get.
your money.
Because
I
I
mean,
was
yeah.
thinking, like, if you get lucky enough and you get a bloodstone and and an oops, you just win. Just from that, you just win.
Oh yeah, the
Right,
1
because-
in 1,000 chance that happens.
Right, the odds are low, but
Yeah.
crazier things
But-
have happened.
Then I get 2 retail or 2 rental jokers instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kat
Ugh,
got
it's not good.
rental, satellite, and what was the other one? It was internal rental
I forgot.
something or other, and I don't remember what it was. They were both terrible.
I was happy with the card sharp. I just didn't get a chance to actually use it.
Yeah, that's the problem with like early game 5 Oak or Flush 5 is that
Yeah.
your deck fixing just isn't there for card sharp to be viable on it.
Yes. I'm also
Yeah.
not used to how quickly gold stake goes. It's like
Yeah, Gold
I
Stake,
heard Cat even lost one of like the I think it was a
standard
big blind at
blinds.
some point. Yeah.
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 But,
Second
I
small
mean,
blind.
you know, it was good matches. It was good content.
Indeed.
I did like, you know, the difference in thought process, whereas, you know, Cal is like methodically selecting jokers, and the bus's process was, I'm gonna level my hands as high as possible. Like I don't, Cat, what do you if you remember, what did you use your fools for in the first game? The ones that came with the deck.
I used one for a hermit, and
Yeah,
I accidentally used the second one. I was trying to use it for the diamonds, but I forgot what I used it for.
I used one of mine for a hermit at one point.
You used the other for a planet level.
I did, yeah, it was a flush.
Which was like, you know, I saw the dots connecting of using the opening the planet pack before you ripped the fool in case there was something better in there, which there was, and it did work out. So
Yeah.
it was good plays on both ends. It was just, I mean, seed 1 was pretty brutal. And then seed 2 was even worse, right? There was nothing happening in that
Yeah.
that second seed.
There
But
not been any good seeds.
I appreciate both of you, you know, coming out and playing the video game for the entertainment of the masses, and you know, well, so for anyone that's still here, matches 3 and 4 are going to be scheduled this week. That, not that they're happening this week, but I'm going to get them scheduled this week, and then we'll do those, and then we'll circle back and do that. Now, I have been told that there is interest in a losers bracket, so that will have to be considered. But yeah, thank you guys for playing and showing off your sick Bellotro skills on 2 of the worst seeds that I've ever seen in a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
Thank you for organizing it. It was
Hey, thank you
wonderful.
for it. Hey, good game. Yeah.
And
Indeed, good
special shout out to Iono, who has been fixing technical problems on the side. Iono the goat. I goat now, as we say.
Yes, thank you.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's gonna call it for tonight, and we'll see everybody next time for matches 3 and 4, which are who are matches 3 and 4? I don't remember. It's
Boombox, one of them. Boombox and
no, because Boombox won their match.
oh, right, that was earlier. Yep.
It's
Oh, okay.
so actually match 3 is really interesting because it's our 2 players with the highest hour count. There's Mo, which has 850 hours, and then Joe, which has 1100. And then match 4 is Diana and Sign, and so that'll also be a really good one because Diana, I don't know a lot about how Sign plays the game, but I know Diana knows her stuff. So yeah, we'll be back for those. Thank you guys for coming out. I desperately need a drink of water. So goodbye, everybody. Thank you for coming to watch. And congrats to our winners.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Wait, no.
Hey, thank you everybody for coming out.
Indeed.
You know, I got up and walked away because I forgot that I was streaming on Twitch. I should probably end this. Thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate it. I will be on Twitter and Discord when matches 3 and 4 are happening. Thank you. I really